If you want to see more detailed images, videos, and the full article, check the link in the description. A recent incident at RAF Brize Norton, Oxfordshire, involving the spray painting of military aircraft by members of the pro-Palestinian group Palestine Action, has ignited a firestorm of debate surrounding the UK government's potential proscription of the organisation. The incident, which saw activists penetrate the airbase and deface RAF Voyager aircraft, planes used to transport the King and Prime Minister, has prompted a swift and significant response. While the group claims the action was a protest against British complicity in what they describe as genocide and war crimes in the Middle East, the government views the matter far more seriously. The incident marks the fourth alleged attack by Palestine Action on UK defence assets, prompting Trade Secretary Jonathan Reynolds to declare that those repeatedly interfering with defence infrastructure should expect a very robust response. He went further, stating that such actions do no service to the Palestinian cause, which is a noble one. This statement highlights the complex and sensitive nature of the situation, pitting the desire for robust national security against the right to protest. The Home Secretary, Yvette Cooper, is poised to formally proscribe Palestine Action in the coming days, a move that would effectively label the group a terrorist organisation. This decision, however, has faced significant criticism from various quarters. Prominent figures like former Scottish First Minister Humza Yousaf have accused the government of abusing anti-terror laws, suggesting the actions taken are disproportionate to the alleged offence. Amnesty International UK has also expressed deep concern, highlighting worries over the potential for misuse of counter-terrorism powers against protest groups. Adding to the controversy, a former Justice Secretary, Lord Falconer, has cast doubt on the legality of a proscription solely based on the spray painting incident. He pointedly questioned whether the action alone justifies such a severe measure, suggesting that undisclosed information must underpin the government's decision. Lord Falconer emphasized the need for transparency and a thorough investigation, highlighting that the public knowledge of Palestine Action's actions may not represent the full picture. His comments underscore the need for a careful consideration of the evidence, given the significant implications of designating a group as a terrorist organization. The Thames Valley Police investigation has been handed over to Counter-terrorism police, further emphasizing the seriousness with which the government is treating the matter. The Ministry of Defence has initiated a review of security protocols at its bases, highlighting the embarrassment caused by the successful breach at Brize Norton. The incident underscores vulnerabilities in national security and raises questions about the effectiveness of current security measures at sensitive locations. The government's response has been swift. A written ministerial statement is expected before Parliament on Monday, outlining the government's rationale for the potential proscription. This statement will likely be closely scrutinized, both in Parliament and by the public, given the already intense debate surrounding the issue. Meanwhile, Palestine Action has released footage of the incident, depicting activists using electric scooters to navigate the airbase at night and spray painting the targeted aircraft. Their accompanying statement frames the action as a disruption of Britain's perceived role in perpetrating genocide and war crimes in the Middle East. This narrative, while controversial, highlights the deeply held beliefs and motivations driving the group's actions. The group's choice to publicly release this video, along with their continued defiance, signals a prepared and determined stance in the face of potential proscription. The debate extends beyond the immediate incident. John McDonnell, a former Labour shadow chancellor, voiced concerns on X, formerly Twitter, questioning the appropriateness of equating the actions of Palestine Action with those of organizations like Boko Haram and jihadis. He argued that while prosecution for criminal damage is warranted, the severity of a proscription is disproportionate. This perspective underscores the broader debate concerning the definition of terrorism and the potential for misapplication of counter-terrorism legislation. The incident has also drawn attention to the wider context of UK foreign policy in the Middle East, with critics arguing that the government's response is a deflection from addressing the underlying issues fueling Palestinian activism. The timing of the incident, immediately preceding the potential proscription, is significant. The incident has fueled intense lobbying efforts from groups like the Campaign Against Antisemitism, who are actively pushing for a ban on Palestine Action. Conversely, Palestine Action has called for demonstrations outside Parliament on Monday, indicating a plan to mobilize public support and challenge the government's move. Their spokesperson stated that the group will fight any ban and is considering all options, a clear indication of their readiness to engage in legal and possibly other forms of resistance. Established in 2020 by Hoda Amori and Richard Barnard, Palestine Action is known for targeting multinational arms dealers and corporate banks. Their previous actions, such as targeting a factory in Shenstone, Staffordshire, allegedly producing drones for the Israeli army, show a pattern of direct action targeting what they see as contributors to the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. The group's actions, while controversial, represent a significant challenge to the UK government, highlighting the complex interplay between national security, freedom of protest, and the ongoing Israeli-Palestinian conflict. The consequences of the potential proscription are far-reaching, extending beyond the immediate actions of Palestine Action, and touching upon broader questions of human rights, freedom of speech, and the appropriate use of counter-terrorism legislation. The coming days will be crucial in determining the trajectory of this contentious issue, with significant implications for both domestic politics and international relations.